It was the biggest surprise of the holiday shopping season. The release of the AuroraSphere, a sleek, palm-sized gadget with promises of revolutionizing the way people experience technology, had sparked unprecedented demand. Advertised as the must-have gift of the year, it combined stunning aesthetics with features that seemed too advanced to be real. Within minutes of going on sale, both online and physical retailers were sold out. The AuroraSphere's launch wasn't just a success, it was an event. Massive lines had formed outside stores in major cities, with shoppers camping out overnight to secure the device. Online, major e-commerce platforms crashed under the strain of millions of users attempting to place their orders. Social media exploded with posts from lucky buyers sharing photos and unboxing videos of the gadget, while others expressed their frustration at missing out. The hashtag AuroraSphere craze began trending worldwide. But as the dust settled, a curious pattern began to emerge. Those who managed to purchase the AuroraSphere were reluctant to reveal much about its functionality. Early reviews were vague, offering glowing praise without specific details. One popular tech influencer described it as unlike anything I've ever used, while another cryptically stated, "It's not just a gadget, it's an experience." This air of mystery only fueled the frenzy. Rumors swirled about the AuroraSphere's capabilities. Some claimed it was a cutting-edge AR device, capable of transforming any environment into a fully immersive digital space. Others speculated that it featured advanced AI, capable of understanding and anticipating user needs in ways previously thought impossible. The lack of clear information from the manufacturer, Luminex Technologies, only added to the intrigue. Luminex, a relatively new player in the tech world, had kept the AuroraSphere under tight wraps leading up to its release. The company's marketing campaign relied heavily on cryptic teasers and bold claims, describing the gadget as technology reimagined. Despite this, little was known about the device's origins or the team behind its development. This secrecy had worked to Luminex's advantage, building hype to an unprecedented level. However, the AuroraSphere's meteoric rise wasn't without its challenges. Shortly after the initial wave of sales, reports began to surface about unexpected issues. Some users claimed their devices had shut down without warning, while others reported strange glitches that seemed almost intentional. One buyer posted a video showing the AuroraSphere displaying cryptic messages before rebooting itself. The video went viral, sparking debates about whether these glitches were the result of rushed production or something far more deliberate. Adding to the mystery, Luminex remained silent. The company's official social media accounts offered no explanations, only vague reassurances that they were committed to delivering an unparalleled user experience. Tech analysts began speculating that the glitches might be part of a hidden feature or an Easter egg designed to intrigue users. But skeptics weren't convinced, suggesting that Luminex had overpromised and underdelivered. Despite the growing concerns, demand for the AuroraSphere showed no signs of slowing. Scalpers took advantage of the situation, listing the device for exorbitant prices on secondary markets. Some buyers were willing to pay over 10 times the original price, driven by the fear of missing out on what was being hailed as a revolutionary product. As Christmas approached, the AuroraSphere had become the hottest and most elusive gift of the season. But beneath the excitement, questions lingered. What was the AuroraSphere truly capable of? And why were its early adopters so hesitant to share specific details? The mystery deepened when a whistleblower claiming to work for Luminex leaked an internal memo. The memo suggested that the AuroraSphere's development had involved unconventional methods and partnerships with entities outside the tech industry. The whistleblower also hinted at a feature that had been deliberately concealed from the public, describing it as potentially controversial. This revelation sent shockwaves through the tech world, reigniting debates about the ethics of Luminex's approach. Yet, for many, the controversy only added to the allure of the AuroraSphere. It was no longer just a gadget, It was a story, a symbol of innovation shrouded in secrecy. But as the world eagerly awaited more information, one thing was clear. The AuroraSphere wasn't just changing the tech landscape, it was changing the rules of the holiday season itself. As the AuroraSphere continued to dominate headlines, the public's fascination only grew. Early adopters who initially shared vague reviews began facing mounting pressure to reveal more about the gadget's capabilities. However, their responses remained cryptic. "It's hard to explain," one user wrote in an online forum. "You just have to experience it for yourself." This ambiguity fueled even more speculation. Online communities dedicated to uncovering the AuroraSphere's secrets sprang up overnight, with users dissecting every available piece of information. Theories ranged from plausible to absurd. Some claimed the device was an advanced AR tool capable of creating personalized holograms. Others suggested it was equipped with technology that could tap into the user's subconscious mind, tailoring its functions based on emotional responses. Meanwhile, tech analysts began questioning Luminex Technologies' strategy. Why had the company provided so little information about the AuroraSphere, even after its release? One journalist from a prominent technology magazine published a scathing editorial, accusing Luminex of deliberately fostering a culture of secrecy to manipulate demand. "The AuroraSphere is not just a product," the article argued. "It's a psychological experiment." The debate reached new heights when a prominent tech influencer uploaded a video claiming to have unlocked a hidden feature of the AuroraSphere. In the video, the influencer demonstrated how the device could project three-dimensional images onto nearby surfaces, creating an immersive AR experience. The feature, which Luminex had never mentioned, left viewers stunned. "If this is real," one commenter wrote, "then the AuroraSphere is decades ahead of its time." The video quickly went viral, reigniting the frenzy. Buyers who had been unable to secure an AuroraSphere expressed renewed frustration, while owners of the gadget attempted to replicate the influencer's discovery. Many succeeded, confirming that the feature was genuine. But questions lingered. Why had Luminex kept this capability a secret? And what else was the AuroraSphere hiding? Behind the scenes, Luminex Technologies faced mounting scrutiny. Journalists and industry insiders began investigating the company's history, uncovering a series of unusual connections. It was revealed that Luminex's CEO, Dr. Eliza Morneau, had previously worked on classified government projects involving advanced AI and data analysis. Rumors swirled that the AuroraSphere's development had been influenced by these experiences, raising ethical concerns about the technology's origins. Adding to the intrigue, a leaked patent application suggested that the AuroraSphere was designed to adapt dynamically to user behavior. The document described a system capable of learning from its environment and tailoring its functions to individual users. While this sounded revolutionary, critics raised red flags about the potential for misuse. If this device is collecting data, one cybersecurity expert warned, then every AuroraSphere is a potential privacy risk. More puzzling still were the testimonials from users who claimed the device had recognized personal details that were never explicitly shared. One owner posted a video of the AuroraSphere suggesting a playlist based on music preferences they hadn't mentioned out loud. Another user reported that the device displayed a reminder for an event that wasn't in any of their digital calendars. These incidents sparked debates about whether the AuroraSphere was pulling data from external sources, or if its AI had capabilities beyond what Luminex disclosed. Despite these concerns, Luminex remained silent. The company's refusal to address the growing controversy only deepened the mystery, leaving the public to speculate. Was the AuroraSphere a groundbreaking innovation or a Pandora's box of ethical dilemmas? As Christmas drew nearer, the AuroraSphere became more than just a gadget. It became a cultural phenomenon. Families gathered to watch viral videos of the device in action, debating its implications over holiday dinners. Tech enthusiasts organized online events to discuss their findings, while conspiracy theorists wove elaborate narratives about its true purpose. For Luminex, the stakes were higher than ever. The AuroraSphere had already secured its place as the season's most talked-about gift, but its reputation hung in the balance. Would the company embrace transparency and reveal the truth, or would the mystery of the AuroraSphere continue to captivate and divide the world? As the world delved deeper into the mystery of the AuroraSphere, reactions grew increasingly polarized. On one side were the fervent supporters, tech enthusiasts, collectors, and influencers, who hailed the gadget as a revolutionary breakthrough. On the other side, skeptics, cybersecurity experts, and ethical watchdogs warned of the potential dangers lurking beneath its sleek design. The divide became especially pronounced after a high-profile incident at a holiday gala attended by some of the world's most influential figures. During the event, a tech mogul demonstrated the AuroraSphere's advanced features to a crowd of fascinated onlookers. Using voice commands, he activated a mode that seemed to project a 360-degree interactive map of the venue, complete with live data about attendees and their social media profiles. The demonstration left the audience in awe, but also deeply unsettled. The incident made headlines, amplifying concerns about the AuroraSphere's data collection capabilities. Investigative journalists began digging into Luminex Technologies' practices, uncovering a network of partnerships with companies specializing in data analytics and behavioral prediction. One report suggested that the AuroraSphere was not just designed to respond to user inputs, but to analyze patterns and anticipate needs, potentially creating a profile of its owner more detailed than any smartphone or smart assistant. Meanwhile, stories from everyday users continued to surface. One family claimed their AuroraSphere had recognized the voice of a relative visiting from overseas and greeted them by name, despite never being introduced. Another user reported that their device had adjusted its features to accommodate their mood, dimming its lights and playing soft music during a particularly stressful evening. While some praised these capabilities as miraculous, others found them invasive and unsettling. Adding to the intrigue, a whistleblower stepped forward, alleging that the AuroraSphere contained experimental algorithm originally developed for military applications. According to the source, these algorithms were intended to analyze human behavior in high-stakes scenarios, predicting outcomes and offering real-time recommendations. While Luminex neither confirmed nor denied these claims, the revelation sent shockwaves through the tech community. As debates raged on, the AuroraSphere continued to sell out across the globe. Secondary markets thrived, with desperate buyers paying exorbitant prices to get their hands on the elusive gadget. Yet even among those who owned the device, a sense of unease persisted. Owners reported discovering new features seemingly at random, as if the AuroraSphere was revealing itself in stages. One tech blogger wrote, "It's like the device is evolving, or maybe it's just waiting for the right moment." Social media platforms became battlegrounds for discussions about the AuroraSphere's true purpose. Hashtags like #AuroraRevolution and #DataRiskWar trended simultaneously, reflecting the public's divided opinions. Conspiracy theories abounded, with some claiming that Luminex was part of a larger scheme to normalize invasive technology under the guise of innovation. Others speculated that the company's silence was strategic, allowing the public's curiosity to drive demand even higher. The situation escalated further when a high-profile tech conference featured a keynote speech by Dr. Eliza Morneau, the enigmatic CEO of Luminex. While many hoped she would address the growing concerns, Dr. Morneau instead doubled down on the AuroraSphere's potential. "We are standing at the threshold of a new era," she declared. "The AuroraSphere isn't just a device. It's a vision of what technology can achieve when we embrace the unknown." Her words inspired some, but left others questioning her motives. Amidst the chaos, Luminex made a surprise announcement, an exclusive event titled The AuroraSphere Unveiled, scheduled for Christmas Eve. Promising to address the speculation and showcase the device's full potential, the announcement sparked a media frenzy. Invitations were sent to prominent tech leaders, journalists, and even skeptics, fueling speculation about what the company planned to reveal. For many, the stakes were clear. This event would determine whether the AuroraSphere was remembered as the defining innovation of the decade, or as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked technological ambition. As Christmas Eve approached, the world watched and waited, torn between excitement and trepidation. Christmas Eve arrived, and anticipation for the AuroraSphere unveiled was at an all-time high. The event, broadcast globally, opened with dramatic visuals of the device surrounded by ethereal lights and futuristic imagery. Dr. Eliza Morneau took the stage to a standing ovation, her demeanor exuding confidence and purpose. "Tonight," she began, "we will answer the questions that have captivated the world. The AuroraSphere is more than a gadget. It's a doorway to possibilities we are only beginning to understand." The presentation started with a demonstration of the AuroraSphere's core features, many of which had already been discovered by users. Dr. Morneau highlighted its ability to project holographic displays, customize environments with augmented reality, and adapt to user preferences through AI learning. The audience applauded politely, but it was clear they were waiting for more. Then came the moment that changed everything. Dr. Morneau introduced a previously undisclosed feature called AuroraConnect. She explained that this mode allowed AuroraSpheres to communicate with each other, creating a network of devices capable of sharing data and insights. "Imagine a world," she said, "where technology doesn't just respond to you, it collaborates with you." To demonstrate, Dr. Morneau activated AuroraConnect, linking several devices in the room. The AuroraSpheres worked together seamlessly, analyzing inputs from their surroundings and projecting a synchronized holographic experience. The room transformed into a breathtaking winter wonderland, complete with falling snow, twinkling lights, and a lifelike aurora borealis dancing across the ceiling. The crowd was mesmerized, but questions lingered. How much data was being shared between devices? What were the implications of such a network? And who controlled the flow of information? As the presentation continued, Dr. Morneau addressed these concerns head-on. She emphasized Luminex's commitment to privacy and transparency, revealing that users would have full control over what data their devices shared. However, skeptics in the audience remained unconvinced, pointing out that the very existence of AuroraConnect raised ethical questions about surveillance and autonomy. The event took an unexpected turn when a journalist in the audience asked Dr. Morneau about the whistleblower's claims of military involvement in the AuroraSphere's development. For a brief moment, her confident demeanor faltered. She recovered quickly, dismissing the claims as misunderstandings and reiterating that the AuroraSphere was designed solely for consumer use. But the exchange left an indelible mark on the evening's proceedings. As the presentation concluded, attendees were given a chance to interact with the devices. Many left the event more impressed than ever, their doubts overshadowed by the sheer ingenuity of the technology. However, others remained cautious, their minds racing with the potential implications of a world connected through devices as intelligent and enigmatic as the AuroraSphere. Overnight, the event became the talk of the world. Some hailed it as a glimpse into a utopian future, while others saw it as a warning of unchecked technological power. Social media exploded with debates, hashtags, and theories, ensuring that the AuroraSphere would remain at the center of the cultural zeitgeist. For Luminex, the event was a triumph. Sales of the AuroraSphere skyrocketed, and the device cemented its status as the most sought-after gift of the holiday season. But for the world at large, the questions it raised remained unanswered. What were the true intentions behind its creation? And as technology continued to blur the line between innovation and intrusion, where should society draw the line? Adding to the intrigue, reports surfaced of AuroraSpheres exhibiting behaviors beyond their programmed capabilities. One user claimed their device initiated a sequence unprompted, projecting historical holograms that seemed tied to their personal ancestry. Another posted a video of the AuroraSphere emitting faint sounds, like whispers, when left in an idle state. These incidents, though rare, fed the public's fascination and unease in equal measure. The media frenzy intensified when a leading scientist issued a statement, calling the AuroraSphere a technological enigma. She argued that the device's adaptive learning exceeded expectations, hinting at features even its creators might not fully understand. The AuroraSphere, she stated, is not just ahead of its time, it might be ahead of us. In the days following Christmas, households worldwide shared stories of their new AuroraSpheres, ranging from delight to perplexity. Families marveled at the device's ability to seamlessly integrate into their routines, while others remained wary of its potential to overstep boundaries. One thing was clear: the AuroraSphere had cemented its place not just as a product, but as a phenomenon.